Hey, it's Jody. I have never gone live on YouTube before, so this is a first. And I just realized that my camera's crooked. So hold on. Oh, the joys of learning a new task. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Well, that might just have to be good enough. Anyway, you can see my dog's water bowl right there. So this week was really interesting. So I am doing a challenge called Vlogmas, which is basically the 31 days of December, and met a new group of people that challenged me to do this. And I was like, of course I'll do this. I have so much to say. I can't wait to do this. And then I had so many appointments this week with customers and potential customers, my voice went out. So by yesterday, and I could feel it starting to go out. And by yesterday night, I had nothing left. I literally could not talk. So it took me a minute to get out of the funk. So if you don't know me, this is Jody Barthold, and I am the No Ordinary Accountant. This is my YouTube channel called No Ordinary Education. And if you would like information about small business bookkeeping, accounting, and basically anything having to do with small business finance, find the button below, give it a subscribe and a bell so that you get notified whenever I have new videos coming out. I would love to have you here for more than just this video. Anyway, so today I'm really going to talk about something that I see a lot with business owners. I have been doing outsourced accounting for about 11 plus years, and I've been working with small businesses for about 30 years. So there's something that I see that that really is very avoidable, and I want to make sure that you know about this so that you don't do this. I really, really love helping small businesses. That's my jam. That's what I love doing. Sorry, iced tea. Okay, I'm good. So what I really love doing is helping small businesses with their bookkeeping and accounting. And I am probably a nerd when it comes to the security of small businesses' money. And there's always, whenever you work with other accountants, you'll find that there's this sort of kinship between accountants about how conservative we are in regards to protecting our clients' money. And then you have business owners that what they're trying to do is just make money. So those two things can really be in polar opposites. They can really be working against each other. However, it doesn't have to be against each other. So what it can really be is it can be very much about the business owner coming a little bit closer to center, the accountant coming a little bit closer to center, and then finding that happy medium between the accountant's extreme conservatism and the business owner's need to continue to run their business as quickly and efficiently as possible. So here's what I see. People get intimidated by the numbers. So they get intimidated by bookkeeping, by accounting, by the software that goes with it, projections, all those things that are important. And they just don't have, most entrepreneurs especially, just don't have the patience for that. And it's 100% okay if they don't have the patience. Why is it okay that they don't have the patience? Because that's not their job. We are not the tail that wags the dog. So if you're one of my accounting friends and you're on here listening to this, please remember, you are only there because the business owner created a business that generates revenue that pays you. So, guess what? We have a visitor. Hold. Are you ready? Oh, 2 visitors. All right. Okay. So So what happens is these small businesses and entrepreneurs, did you see that? Oh my gosh. Okay. So these small businesses and entrepreneurs, it is not their job to manage the details. It is our job as accountants and bookkeepers to manage the details. So what happens is we get frustrated because entrepreneurs are running at 10,000 miles an hour, as they should. But we as accountants are like, whoa, slow down, because we need to catch up with you, or we need to do the bookkeeping, or we need to make sure that everything is like right and perfect and whatever. So there's number two. So what I see that just drives me sort of crazy is, and that was before we had the surprise visitors. What I see that drives me a little crazy is people get intimidated by the numbers. I can't tell you how many times I have worked with small business owners, and what happens is the small business owner will have this like beautiful accounting system, and they'll do everything in an Excel spreadsheet because they're more comfortable with it. And so they still know their numbers, but they're not using the tools that are available to them or that their accountant or bookkeeper has actually created for them. So what happens is, and there's like sort of the one of two ways. I often see that they'll just do something in Excel, or what I'll see is they just do it sort of back of the envelope, what I call back of the envelope. So meaning they know their numbers, but they know their numbers by really just sort of winging it. And not that either one of those are bad. If you are that kind of entrepreneur, at least you know your numbers. It's what's bad would be bad is if you didn't know your numbers at all. And so I want those of you that are intimidated by the numbers to really listen up, because the ones that are the most intimidated by the numbers, what they do is they give what I call give away the keys to the kingdom. And the keys to the kingdom, meaning that they will tell their bookkeeper, here, you just deal with the whole thing. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm sorry, it's the weekend, it's one of those days. And I know all you can see is the tail wagging. So they give away the keys to the kingdom. And here's what happens when you give away the keys to the kingdom. You also give up control. And so your need as an entrepreneur to run as fast as you possibly can ends up with a lack of security over the money that is going out of your business. Can be the money that's going in to your business, but I will tell you that from my experience, what I see mostly is I will see money getting stolen. I have seen it many times on outgoing stuff. So here's the scenario that happens. Your person that you have hired that you think is a trusted person, but you didn't do a background check, and you think that they're a trusted person, they write a check to some phony company. And they put in accounts payable into the books and as a phony company. And then they create that company and they pay themselves. And then they wait and see how many times they can do that. And they'll do it over and over and over. So, and I have seen this in my career, more than I can count on one hand. I have seen internal theft like this. So it is an area that I'm quite stickler about and quite passionate about. So the tool that I am going to talk to you about today is called Bill.com. And Bill.com, there are two sides of Bill.com. You can use Bill.com for client, for invoices, for collecting money as well. But really, where it's the most powerful, in my opinion, is using it for outgoing. So meaning accounts payable. Because what you can do inside of Bill.com is you can build a hierarchy of approval. And that hierarchy of approval can go, it'll look something like this. The person who is in charge of accounts payable, they input all of the bills into bill.com and then they schedule them for payment, but they can't actually send them to payment. Then that has to go from there to the approver. And then the approver is the one that says, yes, okay. And then they approve all the bills. And then you can actually put an image of the bill. And there's two things that are really cool. So one is you can put an image of the bill inside of bill.com. You can also have your vendors, you set up, they have like a specialized email just for your account. And you can have your vendors send you all of their bills directly to bill.com, and bill.com will basically scan that bill and put it into bill.com for you. So really, really, really nice streamlined process. I have had really good luck with it. And I really enjoy that part because I don't really love paper. And so, because I find it very confusing, and especially as an outsourced accountant, please stop using paper, because then I can't help you, because I'm not going to, I can't run around to every business in person. That just doesn't work anymore. Sip of iced tea. Okay, so, this is the story of my life this week. So sorry if I coughed in your ear. So I really encourage you to really think about the difference between giving away the keys to the kingdom and spending a little bit of money on a control that will allow you to see all of the bills that are going out on a regular basis. It's really important. So I know the biggest objection that I get to services like bill.com is, well, it costs money. Okay, yeah, it does cost money. But why does it cost money? It costs money because it's providing you another layer of security. So in large companies, they might have something like, dual authorization, where you have to have two people sign a check if it's over a certain amount. But small companies, that's not a practical solution. So this is a practical solution, and it is a very decent solution, especially for small businesses. So I hope this helps you, and I hope this really gives you the strength and the confidence to not give away the keys to the kingdom, even if you do implement a product like bill.com and you still decide that you don't know your numbers. That's okay. You're still one step closer to making sure that your accounting is secure and that you are understanding your numbers, because then you can even run reports like, how much did I spend on this vendor, or how much did I spend for the whole month? You can do so much. Yes, you can do that inside of the accounting software as well, but this really isolates it just to the outgoing money. So, and if you need help with interpreting your numbers, then that's why you have an accountant. So I just want to give you the confidence and the reminder that sometimes it's important to slow down for half a second. You come to the middle a little bit. The accountant will come to the middle a little bit. The two of you will have a nice, happy compromise. You'll have a more secure business, and the accountant will feel a lot better about managing your accounts payable if that's what you're asking them to do. And it'll stop some internal theft, because if you put in that dual authorization, it's not like you have to go running around and finding two people to sign. It's all electronic. So I hope that helps you. That's your small business hack of the day. I will be back probably tomorrow. As long as my voice stays, I will for sure be back tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Thank you so much for being here. Again, it's Jody Barthold. I am the No Ordinary Accountant. Subscribe, give me a bell for your notifications, and stick around for more small business tips and tricks.